A guy at the bar the other night told me he was trying to fix his marriage by downloading this new calendar app and watching videos on how to manipulate people into liking him. I just poured him his beer and nodded. Because honestly, I couldn't judge him. You see, not too long ago, I was trying to life hack my way out of a household that felt completely chaotic. But I realized the hard way that putting cheap hacks on your life is just putting a fresh coat of paint on a house that has a rotting foundation. You see, for the longest time, my daily routine was just trying to make it through the day. I'd wake up, put out the fires, pay the bills, and just try to get to the next day off so I could crack a beer and completely check out. I honestly believed that just surviving the day made me a good provider. I thought the reason I felt like I was failing as a husband, though, and as a father, was because I wasn't making enough money and that I wasn't waking up motivated. You see, all I wanted was peace. I wanted to feel like my wife respected me, and I wanted the freedom to be able to relax in my own house. Society tells you that you just need to find the right work-life balance, right? Compromise a little and wait for the motivation to kick in. I wanted that easy way out. But that wasn't working. Not even a little bit. The truth behind my wife giving me shit wasn't because of the fact that she didn't love me. It was because I wasn't acting like the man that I was claiming to be. Every time she got upset, my brain told me that I was being attacked. And my natural instinct was to act like an animal backed into a corner. I'd either yell back or I'd just completely walk out of the room. I would also wear my busyness like a badge of honor, answering texts at dinner and thinking that being exhausted meant that I was sacrificing for them. Meanwhile, I was sleeping 4 hours a night, eating absolute garbage, and letting myself completely fall apart. I thought that destroying myself proved that I was a hard worker, but it actually was the biggest betrayal of my family. What shifted for me and the turning point was realizing that relying on motivation and freedom, it was just a massive trap and ultimately an illusion. Freedom without boundaries is just chaos. I needed systems. A buddy at the gym told me about a book called, here it is, The Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, which they ended up later adding an 8th habit. But this stuff was normally meant for corporate businessmen. However, I took those habits and I turned it into a strict survival guide for my own family. I had to build a standard and I had to build systems. New habits, completely new habits. The first one, though, that I actually did before I even knew about the book. It was about taking ownership, what I call absolute accountability. But moving forward with that, I learned that I needed to be aware of the moment between my wife getting mad and the moment that I reacted. In that moment, there's a split second. And I started using that split second to make a choice instead of reacting. I also had to completely change how I communicated. Before, I'd listen to her for about 4 seconds, and then I would immediately interrupt her to give her the most logical way to fix the problem that she was complaining about. There she is. I had to learn how to shut the fuck up, put my ego away, and just listen until she actually felt understood. Oh, okay.
I'll sit right here.
You should sit right here? All right.
I'm looking at the camera.
You're looking at the camera?
Yeah.
You gonna help me finish recording this video?
Yeah.
Okay. And instead of aiming for some watered down middle ground where we both walked away slightly annoyed, we started combining our differences into strengths.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. But look, I'm not an expert and I'm no master psychologist. And my house isn't perfect. I still pour drinks for a living. But shifting from cheap hacks to strict systems has changed everything.
Yep.
It has, yeah, it has. I realized that I am the machine that provides and leads the family. And if that machine breaks, everyone suffers.
Yep.
So taking care of myself, going to the gym, reading books, staying calm, it's not being selfish.
I'm gonna be good.
It's mandatory maintenance. That's right. You'd be good, buddy. But the big... Bruh. The biggest lesson I've learned in all of
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Listen, the biggest lesson that I have learned in all this
Oh my gosh.
is the goal shouldn't be just to fix yourself so you can quietly pay the bills. The goal
Oh my gosh.
The goal is to build a foundation so solid that you can teach your kids how to take responsibility and to solve problems for for themselves. So if things feel chaotic right now, stop looking for the quick trick. This is why I have put together the 8 habits with explanations and examples to implement them into your own daily life absolutely for free. If you want to know how I have been able to take my family that was on the verge of falling apart to a well-oiled machine where we have all benefited and now work together as one solid unit, then feel free to download it.
Yep.
The link is in the description.
I could be good right now.
I hope you are, buddy. And hopefully this is something that can help you if you are in the same situation that I was in just less than a year ago.
Simulation.
Less than a year ago. Let me know in the comments if it does or if it doesn't. Bruh.
You never say that.
But these 8 habits are now fundamentally part of our family constitution. So I genuinely hope this helps you and your family. Hey, from underrated
Yeah.
to undeniable.